Most of the time on this channel, I like to play and talk about some of the best Nintendo video games ever made. In fact, that's pretty much all I do on this channel. However, there is a whole other world of video games, a world that many people don't know about, and that is the world of plug-and-play games. Plug-and-play consoles are these tiny consoles that you just, well, plug into your TV and you can instantly play a selection of games. Some of these consoles have hundreds of games on them. Sometimes the games are good, but a lot of the time they are absolutely horrible. And of course, that's what I'm going to look at today. I was able to find a lot of these games online, and there are a lot of them. I think I have at least 1,000 games on my computer now, and that just scratches the surface. If you look in the folders of a lot of these games, many have multiple versions, and even bootleg versions of these games, which are already bootlegs. For today's video, I have selected some of these games that I think perfectly represent this awful set of games. I'm very excited to play them, so let's get started. And first up, we have Antiquarium. Now, what the heck is an antiquarium? Or however it's pronounced. Let's look it up. Okay, so the Antiquarium was built from 1568 to house the ducal collection of classical antiquities and library as an extension of the Munich residence, and was converted into a ballroom soon after. Okay, so maybe this game is about art and literature. Who knows? Maybe this game is a hidden gem. Let's open it up and find out. Well, this sure is... I have no idea what this is. We have a credit card, I think this is a pack of cigarettes, a skull, an apple, a roll of toilet paper, and a cat. What do these have in common? And what the actual is this music? Just listen to this for a couple seconds. This is without a doubt the worst video game music I have heard in my life, and I doubt anything can top it. Okay, let's see what's in the actual game. Okay, so I can move around this credit card, and when I press A, I go fishing with it? And what the heck is that? Am I fishing for people? Also, what are those green things in the corners? Some kind of plant? Okay, now what? I'm not even touching the D-pad, so I guess I caught something? Wait, yeah, I did it. I caught, this. I guess I beat the game. And I cannot stand listening to the music for one more minute, so I'm just gonna stop now. Next up, we have Bean's Adventure, another amazing title. Okay, this is already better than the last game, considering the music is infinitely better, and it has an actual title screen. I don't think there's any way this game could be any worse than Antiquarium, since that was possibly the worst game I have played in my life. Okay, let's get started with Bean's Adventure. Ready, go. Okay, let's give that another try. One more time. Okay, so apparently if you press A in this game, you blow up. How are you supposed to know that? Imagine if that was how Super Mario Odyssey worked. Alright, so I guess I have to give this another try without pressing A. Let's see what you can actually do in this game. Well, you can push a ball into a pit. You can eat grass. You can push rocks onto the ground. Speaking of which, is this a top-down game or a side view? Because there is gravity for some things, but not others. Okay, I've tried some different things and I have no idea what is going on, and I have many more questions than answers, like why is there a sun? And how is this a bean? I'm done. Next game. Okay, they just gave up naming things with this one. Yes, this game is actually called Exist, and it is about existing. At least I actually know how to play this one. If you touch a bug bigger than you you die, but if you touch a bug smaller than you, you eat it and get bigger and can eat bigger bugs. This is a terrible game, no doubt about it, but it's much better than Antiquarium and Bean's Adventure. It has such a nice backdrop too, with advertisements, like 2 signs of some guy holding up his hand, and my personal favorite, foot. Anyway, here's a time lapse of Exist, because why not? I've said a lot of good things about this game, but that's not really the case. I have a lot of things to complain about. First of all, this game is so unbelievably boring and repetitive. You can't eat most of the bugs, so most of the time you're just avoiding the bigger bugs, which is extremely easy to do because they can't reach the very top and bottom of the screen. It also takes a very long time to actually get bigger. Also, a small note about this game. I actually have played it before with a friend, who actually is working on making it an app for the Apple App Store. So keep an eye out for that if you really want to play Exist. Now we have Magic Jony? I have no idea, but apparently this, whatever it is said Magic Jony. Okay, so let's get started. Whoa, we have a story this time. And these screens go way too fast. I have to read this. This is important stuff. I'm going to reset so I can actually read it. Because nutrition sucked by the huge monsters. Okay, from this first sentence, I know this is going to be good. Soar. All the plants have shriving one. This atmosphere of peace has been destroyed. Oh no, who will save us from the shriving plants? Anyway, the Greenland is becoming to wasteland, and people's lives were also threatened by monsters, till one day a little hero called Jony has come up. He must defeat all these monsters by his magic flower. Hey, I thought all the plants have shriving one. How is this flower spared? Anyway, I guess we have to save the world, so let's get started. Okay, so I kind of know what's going on. I have to defeat these monsters by eating them with my flower, which I can only use in front of me for some reason. I might be able to beat it, but this game sucks, so I don't care. Now we have Pikachu. There's a familiar face. This game must be good. It has one of the most well-known video game characters that I'm sure it's using with permission from Nintendo. What adventure could this be? Is it like one of the Game Boy Pokemon games? Only one way to find out. I don't know what I'm selecting here, but let's just select this one. What is this? Oh no. It's just Tetris. Why would you call it Pikachu? It's not even related to Pokemon at all. Pikachu just sits there. Get this horrible game out of here. Plumber, huh? I wonder what this was inspired by. And it's just Mario Bros. Reskinned Mario Bros. The player even looks like Mario. Come on, I know these are all horrible games, but at least make your own game. I do not care enough to keep playing this game. Next. Wow, this looks like fun. Not only is it a battle between a police and a thief, but it's violent too. My favorite. Okay, seriously, what were they thinking when they came up with this title? I guess they thought that kids like violent stuff, so just put that in the name, right? Apparently this game has a 2-player mode, but I, well, don't have 2 players, so I'm just going to have to settle with single-player mode. What you have just seen is police versus thief violent chasing in all its glory. There is no music, only cars driving around a course. This game is actually one of the more fun games, but I can't believe the game with violent in it is the least violent game in this set. All you do is drive around and try to catch the other car. At least this is more original than Pikachu and Plumber. Next up we have the classic game, I'm sure you all remember it, Super Shrek Bros. This game is just pure art. Yes, this is just reskinned Super Mario Bros. With sped up music. I assume you're playing as Shrek, but I really have no idea what this is supposed to be. At least all the sprites are reskinned, unless you killed the Goombas, because they didn't bother reskinning the death animation. Okay, so for this one I actually beat the first world, just so I could see what Bowser and Toad look like. So here we go. Oh, so that's where I actually look like Shrek.
Bruh.
Okay, I finally reached Bowser, and there he is, in all his glory. And here's Toad. I guess he's supposed to be Donkey, possibly? Okay, that was a waste of 10 minutes, so let's move on to our next game, which is the final game I'm going to be playing today. Thank goodness. What a catchy title, The Worms. I'm surprised this isn't a well-known game just from the title alone. It instantly had me hooked. And look at that epic gameplay demo on the title screen. Yes, this game is just jumping over bugs. That is it. It doesn't even do that very well. The jumping feels weird since you start by jumping up, then it shoots you forward. Okay, that was a very underwhelming final game. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and these games were a lot of fun to play. If you enjoyed watching me play horrible games, I might make a second part to this video. I mean, there are literally thousands of games to play, so it won't be hard to find some more. Anyway, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!